Game Al here, Planet Retro. Welcome to The End is 9. Yep, this is me for the first time appearing on a video. It's a very special video, this one. It's my Christmas special. It's basically showing off my Mega Drive collection. The name is The End is 9. The reason for that is I only need 9 games to finish the complete UK PAL set. Now, as I show you these games, quite a lot to go through. The ones that are all bagged up are complete and I'm happy with. The ones that are not in bags, you'll see as we go through, are ones that need upgrading. So yeah, let's get into this video. The End is 9. Right, let's start off with a console over here. Sega Mega Drive 1, original console. And a good old trusted Bush CRTV for light gun games. Right, next up we've got Lethal Enforcers with a gun and an arcade power stick and just a few little odd bits and bobs out here. Sonic, Mega Man, another Mega Man, 4 up there, a few PlayStation bits. Right, let's get into the games. Right, these are all in alphabetical order. I'll just pull out the ones that are pretty tricky to get hold of. Adam's Family Values. Batman and Robin. Bit of a pricey game. Aero the Acrobat 1. And Aero the Acrobat 2 I need to get an upgrade, because this is obviously the Australian version. So that's on the list to get upgraded. Aladdin. That one there is Alien 3. Don't know why I didn't bother putting it on the side. This one here, Alien Soldier. Pretty hard game to get hold of. A bit pricey. Well, not exactly hard to get hold of, there's loads of them, just expensive. But I only paid £194 for my copy. Just complete. Alien Storm, Lisa's Dragon, I need an upgrade. What else we got here? Ariel, Little Mermaid. Arrow Flash. First of the Shooters. Pretty good game. Art of Fighting. This one's a pretty hard one to get. I had to buy this from, I think it was Germany. Asterix and the Power of the Gods. Battletoads, which has come down in price a lot since I bought it. Need a manual upgrade on that. Good old trusty Beavis and Butthead. Great game. Blaze of Vengeance. Here's a pricey game, which I can't actually play yet because you need the Menacer gun for it, and I don't own it yet. Dracula, another pretty hard one to get hold of. This one's pretty difficult as well. Always used to come up on eBay, but it was all like £100 odd or more, Bubble and Squeak. This game here is probably one of the games I play the most. Captain America and the Planeteers. Well, no, that's Captain America and the Avengers. Captain Planet and the Planeteers is a different one. Mickey Mouse. Right, onto the second row. First up, Castlevania, New Generation. Chuck Rock and Chuck Rock 2, Son of Rock, Son of Chuck. 2 good games. This one was a tricky one to get hold of complete. Cliffhanger. Daffy Duck. In Hollywood. Pretty good game. Yes, I own The Death and Return of Superman, and it is complete. And it cost me £475. And now you'll be lucky to get one for under £550, £600. So I'm very happy to have that in the collection. Demolition Man, another pricey game. Double Dragon. Needs a better box. It's a good game. Double Dragon 3. Sonic game. Pretty much like Tetris. Bruce Lee game. Dragon. Pretty good pinball game, this one. Now this one, Dune 2, is a Command & Conquer style game. Well, it's the original Command & Conquer. Dungeons and Dragons. Dynamite Duke was a pretty tricky one for me to get hold of. Everyone I ordered never come with a manual. Earthworm Jim 1 and 2. Echoes. Another tricky one to get hold of. You didn't think it. I had to buy this from, I think it was France. Fantasia. Mickey Mouse. Fatal Fury. I will not be getting Fatal Fury 2 as it is an Australian exclusive and it's about £1,000 for a complete copy. So that will not be going into my collection. Right, third row. All the FIFAs. Firehawk, pretty good shooter. Fire Shark, sorry. Blicky. Try and save the birds from the cat. Pretty expensive one to get. Flink. It's about £140 for a mint copy. Tricky one to get hold of. Foreman for Real Boxing. This one I've been told is quite a hard one to get. I found it quite easy. This one, the amount of copies I got of this and it didn't work. To finally get a copy that worked, I got this at Bristol Gaming Market earlier this year. Very happy to get that. Ghostbusters, great game. Golden Axe 1 and 2, can't go wrong with them. If you've never played them, you're missing out. Gunstar Heroes, another game that is flying up in price. People say one of the best games on the system. I quite like it. All the hardball games. This one, Havoc. Skull and Crossbone version. Very hard to get hold of. Managed to get this for, I think it was around about £60. but you'll be lucky to get one for under 100, I think. Hellfire, Home Alone, all great games. Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings, going up in price. All the James Ponds. Judge Dredd, Jungle Book at the end. Right, down to the fourth row. Jurassic Parks, Justice League, DC game. This is a great game. Gets different hats and each hat gives him different powers. Pretty hard to get an English version of this. It's normally German. Landstalker. Last Battle. Lemmings 1 and 2. Lethal Enforcers 2. We have Lethal Enforcers 1. This game is brilliant. As you can see, the first 32 meg game. But the graphics on this are unreal. Pictures don't do it justice. Jurassic Park, The Lost World. All the Madden games. Mazin Wars. Another tricky one to get hold of. First game I'm missing. McDonald Land Treasure Adventure. Mega Man. The Wily Wars. That's the first 3 Mega Man games on it. Very, very pricey game again. But I got this a while ago. Pretty good deal on it. I paid around 200 for a complete copy. Mega Turrican. Another pricey game. Pretty good game. Everyone needs a bit of Michael Jackson. Go around with bubbles and save kids. All of the Micro Machines games. Midway's Arcade Greatest Hits. Both Power Ranger games. Mutant League Hockey. Very expensive game. Considering this one's only like a £5, this one's over £100. A few NBA games there at the end. Oh, almost missed. Mortal Kombat's 1, 2 and 3. Next row. Loads more NBA games. Now, Quarterback Club, NFL. This one is cheap to get hold of. This one, you'll be lucky to get it for less than £50 complete. Don't know why. Just seems to be quite expensive. NHL. Missing Normie's Beach Baberama and Onslaught. Ooze. Pretty good game. Outruns. Pac-Man games. Paperboy 1 and 2, which you have seen me pick up on the NES lately. My recent pickups videos. Another tricky one to get hold of. Pele's World Tournament Soccer. You can find Pele everywhere, but try and find that one. It's not even that pricey either. I think this cost me about £10, but trying to find it was a nightmare. All the fantasy stars, 2, 3 and 4. Missing Pink Goes to Hollywood. If you see my room tour sneak peek, this is the game I'm playing. Pirates of Dark War. Another game that's going to set you back over £300 to buy, complete. Pocahontas, probably the most expensive Disney game they've got out there. I think that's around about £50 to buy. This game, Pro Protector. I was saving my nectar points. Managed to get £125 worth. So this was £127 in total with the postage. So this game actually cost me £2 as I traded in my nectar points. So I was very happy with that. Another pricey game. Punisher. Really good game this. A bit like Streets of Rage. Ranger X was a tricky one to get hold of. Red Zone was really hard to find. Really cheap but really hard to find. And Shinobi at the end. Next row. Slowly getting there. Revolution X. Another tricky one to get hold of. Star. Road Rash 1, 2 and 3, really good games. Robocop 3, another tricky one to find. Rock and Roll Racing, I love this game. It's like Micro Machines, but with rock and roll music playing it. Night Adventure. I just lost my gap. Rolo to the rescue. Pretty hard to get with the original case on it. You always find it with the classics. Samurai Showdown. There's Rugby. Retro Bear loves that game. Missing Sea Quest. Goes the other side. Saturday Night Slam Masters. Sea Quest goes there between Second Samurai. Shadow of the Beast 1 and 2. Shaq Fu. Everyone needs a bit of Shaq Fu in their life. Shining Force 1 and 2. Shinobi 3. Simpsons games. Skeleton Crew. Smurfs and the Smurfs Travel the World. You try and find that. Look. You'll never find that in English. You try and find the side in English. Closest you're gonna get. All your Sonics, 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles 3D Spinball. Sparkster. Follow on from Rocket Knight. Spider-Man. Maximum Carnage. Another expensive one. Tricky one to find. Seems to only find this in France. That's where I got my copy from. The gap there is for Spider-Man, the animated series. Not found that one yet. Splatterhouse 2. Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. Quite an expensive one these days. Going up in price. Story of 4. Pretty good game. Still Italians. Good shooter. Streets of Rage 1, 2 and 3. 3 being very pricey and hard to find. Strider 1 and 2. And at the end, Sunset Riders. Another tricky one. Getting pretty low now. Next row. Super Baseball 2020. Missing. Super Skid Marks. Funny name. Superman. Man of Steel. Both Tasmania games. Turtles games. Pricey one. Really good game. Bought from the arcade games, only 4 levels on it. Really great game. Very pricey. £100 plus. Turtles. Tournament Fires. Get up from Doncaster last year. Thunder Force 2 and 4. I'm going to get the third one. We can only get it on the Genesis or Japanese. I never released it in the UK for some reason. Another pricey one. Time Killers. Tintin in Tibet. Let's move along here. Tiny Toons, both Toe Jam and L games. Probably the best shooter on the system. Picked this up from Doncaster earlier this year. Pretty tricky one to find. Twin Hawk. 2 Crude Dudes. 2 tries. Second one to Populous. The original God games for the system. Just wanted to add this. I forgot to show Spider-Man and Venom Separation Anxiety. Another really expensive game. Looking around. 350, pushing 400 nowadays. Yeah, just wanted to add that. Virtual Bot, pretty tricky one to find. Nothing really. Probably Wolverine. X-Men game. Pretty pricey these days. Last few games. Laying on the floor now. World Championship Soccer 2. You'll only find this in the Classics one. I think there was only 200 of the original artwork made, and they go for around about 1,800 to 2 grand on eBay. So I'm happy with that one as it is. WWF Raw. I've got that from Game Boys Are Awesome at Doncaster. You'll see me purchasing that on his video if you watch it. X-Men 2. Clone Wars, pretty tricky one. We've seen that Zero, the kamikaze squirrel. Zombies, pretty good game. Then you're on to the compilations. You've got the Classic Collection, which is the cheapest way you're going to be able to play Gunstar Heroes. Disney Collection there. All your Mega Games. The only one I'm missing is the Mega Game 6 Volume 3. Pretty pricey one. And this one here. Really hard to find. I had to buy this in pieces. Most of them from France. So yeah, that's it. Just the 9 games left to get. You can see, it's pretty big. Takes out a lot of room. But it's a great system. It's just the 9 games left. Hopefully I'll be picking some of them up in the new year. But as for now, I hope you all have a great Christmas and a good new year. And as always, see you next Tuesday.
Big Game Pow!